Okay, welcome back. I did some more testing of these transparencies. It turns out that the transparencies that I was using were not the proper ones, really. They didn't hold enough ink, and so I got some other transparencies, and they came out much better than the first batch that I did while I was filming this. So to give you an idea, there's that one. This one was just perfectly clear. This one I added a little bit of blue tint to the last bit of epoxy that I put on there. Okay, just to give you an idea of making sure that you're using the right color. Here is what not to do. It's a blue and green fish with a green background. That didn't work out at all. Here's a yellow one I did. That one came out pretty nice. Here's another yellow one, yellow and red one. Now, if you want to really make them show up, because here's the thing: when you have the perfectly clear, depending on what you put them over, it may kind of blend in, you know. But if you want to make them really stand out, you can put like a white or light color behind it. Like this one here really stood out fairly well. Hopefully you can see that okay. And this was actually one of my favorite ones here. You can see that one there. Hopefully that'll be in focus. And that one came out okay. But the lighter colors like this, if you put them over something, it almost disappears, you know. So it's up to you. And then I'm going to show you my favorite one last. I saved the best for last. I did this one. I put some rocks in the bottom of it, and then I poured a little bit of white, and on the very last pour I poured a little bit of white, a little bit of light blue, and a little bit darker blue, and I got this faded kind of a color. I got a couple of bubbles on the back of it, but that's okay, because that's where I'm gonna put a thing there to hang it on a necklace. But I thought that one kind of looked neat. Now, here's what I found out too. If you're using an inkjet printer, you're going to get lighter colors like this. If you've got a color laser printer, you can probably get a little bit darker prints like these here. And I'll hold this up so you can see it closer. So that's off of a color laser printer. Now, I know somebody who's taking their images to Kinko's and having them do it on a color laser. And actually, this was the darker one. Yeah, that one's. This was my color laser, and I turned down the brightness on the print setting, and I turned up the saturation all the way when I printed it, so it came out a little bit more vibrant. And I didn't make any with these yet. I just got this transparency in today, but I wanted to show you the difference in a good transparency and a not so good transparency. Let me hold up one of the fish here that's the same. So you see, here's the difference in those two. The color's a little different on the laser. Not quite as good a color, but it's deeper looking than the other one. So anyways, that's that. Like I said, if you really want to make really nice ones, take your images to someplace like Kinko's and have them print them on their transparency in their color laser printer. And so if you do that, the colors are very solid looking. So you can't even really see through them like you can this. I've seen some pieces made like that, and they look excellent. They almost look like somebody painted on the transparency with paint instead of a dye, which is translucent. So anyways, I thought that was a pretty interesting little experiment there, and a neat way to do it. And it shows you how to do the layering. So you can use this with other things. It doesn't have to be a print. You know, if you wanted to put a photograph in there, you can do it the same way as this. And I got somebody who takes cloth, interesting looking cloths, and they do the same type of thing you can put in there. So Anyway, thanks for watching. EpoxyJewelry.com. See you next time. Bye.